Welcome. I just wanted to show you something really quick. This is in Tomsk, Russia, and it's a pyramid complex that researcher Valery Uvarov and another group, another group of researchers, have developed this pyramid complex. And here's the GPS coordinates down here if you're curious to find it on your own and do your own evaluations, but I want you to see what I see so you can kind of understand how this works and why I find this to be such an impressive piece of work. And I do believe that this is yet another sign of these ancient energy grids and alignments that can in fact be used in modern times. What do I mean by that? I've found a whole series of places around the world that have 33.33 degree alignments, which is to say that when you place a center point here and then you aim a line out like this one is doing, that line aims 33.33 degrees. Before I do that though, let's look at what's going on here just a little bit closer. You can zoom in and you'll observe there's one pyramid, then there's another series of 4 pyramids, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zoom out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when they're all assembled, let me take a couple of these out. You can see the dimension. You can see that it's another pyramid within the series of pyramids. So again, you have 17 total pyramids right now. The plan, according to Uvarov, is to build 33 pyramids. That's not a coincidence. Why do I say that? To me, this should tell you everything about the miracle that we exist in. This is just, to me, pure genius, everything that's going on out here. And why we haven't heard about this, why it's concealed in our mainstream media, why nobody discusses the legitimacy of building these modern pyramids that do and are connecting to the ancient energy grid. There's naturally formed pyramids that exist all across the world. I won't get into that in this presentation. I just want to give you a quick basics of what happens when you deal with this 33-degree alignment that pre-exists all of these esoteric societies you talk about that the number is typically attributed to. Once you understand that it's not just a number or a level or something that you heard about Freemasons, that it's way deeper than that, you can begin to unpackage what they're doing here. Now let's just zoom in a little bit. This is amazing. Wait till you see this. Zoom in a little bit here to the center of the pyramid. You place your 33-degree line, and again, the opposing line, 33 degrees this way, 180 opposite, forms a 213-degree line that way. Now, watch where the line follows at 33 degrees. It goes right to the Diomede Islands. Let me zoom out. Look at that. So, originating in Russia, in Tomsk, in the center point, it goes straight to the middle of Diomede Islands. Do you know what Diomede Islands are, or have you heard of it? Until I started doing more map research, I really don't remember ever reading about this, but you probably recall that there's the Bering Strait that separates the United States from Russia. And you'll notice that this is Alaska on the right, this is Russia on the left, and this line originating from Tomsk, Russia, goes straight right between the border of the United States and Russia. This isn't the only place you'll find something this miraculous with the 33.33 degree line. Here's what I'd like you to do. Take everything you saw in my presentation here. You just do this. You take your tool like that. You draw a center point like this. And then, again, you can just start doing your alignments at, see how the degrees right there. And then you just keep following it and following it. Do the same thing in Washington, D.C. at the Washington Monument, the huge obelisk. And you're going to learn what I learned many years ago when I was first doing this map research. There is another 33-degree alignment. To me, this one is way, and find out where that goes on your own. Again, it's very relevant. My point is, this is a miracle when you really get it. But these alignments don't happen in a vacuum. That back here, all the way in Tomsk, Russia, where they built this pyramid, it aims at 33.33 degrees to Diomede Islands, which is what? The Diomede Islands are known in Russia as the Gvozdzev Islands, consisting of two rocky mesa-like islands. The Russian island of Big Diomede, the U.S. island of Little Diomede. So that's right there, folks. It's right through the center of the two islands. If you get it, great. If you don't, I have faith that you're going to get there. But to me, this says everything about our interconnectedness, what is going on right now in the world. And if you understand what I understand about the people that are behind the building of these pyramids, you'll understand that something beautiful and miraculous will happen, that in the midst of all what appears to be chaos right now, there is actually something beautiful that will wind up happening as a result of these events. And I can show you alignment after alignment. And sometime I'll probably go deeper into this. If you've seen my material earlier, you know I've already done that. But I wanted to put this out there just as a quick reminder of how this all works. It's pretty incredible. Properly built pyramids. This is how they function. They are like inverted omnidirectional antennas that, in a way, function on a similar principle, focusing energy up. And there's an inverse of that it reaches. And now you're dealing with something that's more multi-dimensional. And when we speak of their concepts of like a higher self, or there being an inverse of you, it is on the other side of what is revealed through this etheric plane or this non-physical layer that turns into a physical layer. I would argue that what you have here, when you assemble all of these pyramids, is you have them as physical structures, and then the non-physical structures has a whole different set of energies. This 33.33 degree line is like a man-made ley line. And things will occur on this line. And my personal belief, and I have faith in this completely, is that because of the benevolence of the creators of this, that what we're going to wind up doing is finding ourselves in a greater state of peace, a greater state of awareness, a greater state of awakening, that more people will just simply get it simultaneously. That this is actually in accordance with aligning and balancing energies. Balancing everything. It's about balance. And I understand that a lot of times that these concepts are discussed, people can't really apply tangible data to it. Well, this is something that you can. You can go out there and measure this. Well, unfortunately, because of the state of the world right now, that would be a challenge. But what I'm suggesting to you is people can and do measure the energy signatures of these pyramid structures. There is a white quartz crystal in the center of this, a massive crystal I don't exactly know the height of it. I could get the dimensions of it, but it would be on the level of something that you would have to extract from a large cave and haul in on a truck. And it's embedded in the center of this. And if you understand the power of crystals, you'll know what this is really doing. From with earth materials, the ionospheric cavity, the 7.83 hertz Schumann resonance of earth brainwave relative to the alpha state of human brainwave, which resonates nearly at the same frequency. Proof once again that everything that we exist in is a projection. It is an experience that we're sharing. Thank you.